Hello, welcome to a 14 plus useful English idioms that native speakers use. I repeat, a 14 plus useful English idioms that native speakers use. Before I go deeply into explaining the idiom that I have for us today, I think it is important that I quickly maybe shed a little light on what idioms are. Idioms are simply expressions that have deeper meaning from the way they are written. That most times the way idioms are expressed, that one actually needs to look deeper to be able to dissect the actual meaning of what the expression is, or what the expressions are really conveying. Okay, so idioms are the kind of, they are expressions that are unique to a particular people. The English people have their own idioms, the Americans, the Canadians, the Japanese, the Chinese, etc. So today I have some that we are going to be looking at. Okay, and do not forget, idioms are not static. English language generally is a dynamic subject. So we have old idioms and we have newly created idioms. For example, if I ask you, popcorn that pen to me. Okay, to popcorn that pen to me means to pass on the pen to me. Or if I actually say in the course of our discussion, please, when do you think you will when do you think you will be coffeeable? Coffeeable means that when will you be available? Okay, these are newly invented idioms that I strongly believe that knowing them will enhance your spoken English too. So I have, like I said, 14 plus idioms. So please come along when I take you to the whiteboard. I'm going to really explain each of them and try to maybe flesh them up and embellish them one after the other, so that my listeners will have a very in-depth understanding of each of the idioms that I have written on the whiteboard. So now the first one, 14 useful English idioms that native speakers use. Popcorn it. Popcorn at the microphone to the next speaker, please. Could you please just put popcorn at the microphone to the next speaker? It means just pass it to the next speaker. Then coffeeable. Sorry, are you coffeeable next weekend? That please, it has been long that you and I really met. Is there a way that we can meet next week? Instead of saying, is there a way that we can meet next week? You could actually say, are you coffeeable? Next weekend. Are you available, or will you be available next weekend for this tete-a-tete? Then the next one is a soccer for. I am a soccer for education. A soccer for actually means what you are attracted to. What you really love. For example, I am a sucker for learning. I am a sucker for education. Then the next one, the fourth one, is a hill to die on. A hill to die on has to do something that you really believe, something that you can give your life for. For example, I believe in the power of team. It is a hill. It is a hill to die on. That I believe in the power of team. I believe that there's no way that one can achieve greatness just on maybe just alone. That you need people to be able to really achieve greatness in life. It is a philosophy. It is a belief that that I can do anything for, that I can fight for, and it is a hill that I can die on. Then the next one is to scrap. To scrap my initial plans to travel. I've decided to scrap my initial plans to travel to the US. It means that you decide to abandon, to end it. Not to maybe execute it anymore. Then to scrap also means to have a fracas. That yesterday, my friend and I had a fracas. We had a little rift, a quarrel between us. So that is the idiom to scrap. Then a banger. This new song is likely to be a banger. Okay, that okay, this new song is likely to be a banger. A banger means that it's likely to hit the market. It is likely to go viral. It is likely to create massive attention. That is a banger. The truth is this: the latest song by Justin Timberlake is going to be a banger. It's going to be a great hit. That's the meaning of this idiom. Then put on the spot. Sorry, sir, the question you asked me is really putting me on the spot. That it means that it's making me. It is so sensitive a question, and it's making me feel uncomfortable. That is what to put somebody on the spot. Your question is honestly putting me on the spot. That is a good example. Okay, put on the spot. The question is put. Your question is honestly putting me on the spot. So please, let's continue with the next idioms. Yes. So be in a hot seat. Since the economy collapsed, most Americans have been on the hot seat. They've been so in a kind of very painful situation, in an uncomfortable situation. That is to be in the hot seat. To be on the hot seat. Then shut me out. Please, no matter what, don't shut me out. Okay, no matter what, don't shut me out of your plans. Please, okay, no matter what you've decided, do not shut me out of your plans. Okay, do not abandon me. Do not put me aside. Carry me along. That is the meaning of this idiom. Okay. Then know the ABCs. Don't invest until you know the ABCs of investment. Bitcoin is almost everywhere today. Please, I'm going to really advise you, okay, not to quickly invest until you know the ABCs of investment, or until you know the ABCs of Bitcoin, the pros and cons, okay, that you have in-depth understanding of how the operations of Bitcoin, how it runs, how Bitcoins run. Then the other one is, okay, hands down the best. Hands down the best. Honestly, Tesla always hands down the best. Okay, the best cars in automobile industry, that they always make sure that they give their best, that their products are top of the notch, they're state of the art products. Okay, that is to hands down the best. So try and make sure that, okay, in every public presentation that you do what, you hand down the best, to give your best. Then to steal the show has to mean to win all the laurels, to get the greatest attention. For example, that the Argentine team stole the show at the event. They stole the show. They became the side of the show, the center of attention of every spectator or every audience member. Then to put a face to the name. Okay, maybe like somebody that you've been talking to online, but finally both of you met, okay, eyeball to eyeball. You can actually say, at last, I can now put a name to the face, since you are Mr. James or Miss Jennifer. Finally, I can now put a name to the face. Then number 14, call a spade a spade. The reason I respect him so much is because he calls a spade a spade. He's somebody who is so blunt. He goes straight to the point. He does not call black white and white black. He says it as it is. Then the bonus is, okay, a storm in a teacup. That is simply a storm in a teacup. It's an exaggeration. That is what that idiom really stands for. That is an exaggeration. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please, I am dedicated to helping students and individuals all over the world improve their English fluency. Do not forget to share this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.